Day 2 topic, different editions in Java. Different editions in Java. The one is Java Standard Edition. Java Standard Edition. The second one is Java Enterprise Edition. Java Enterprise Edition. Third one is Java Micro Edition. Everybody will talk about mobile edition. It is not a mobile edition. Java Standard Edition, Java Enterprise Edition, Java Micro Edition. Got my point? So when I see Java Standard Edition, this edition is used to develop desktop application. Desktop application. Got my point? What is desktop application? Anyone can tell me? Yesterday we talked about desktop application, right? Anyone can tell? Rishi, Kasturi, Archana, Shravan. Anyone can tell me what is desktop edition? Come on, guys. Unmute yourself. Are you learning or not? Is it boring? Archana, Jashwant, Kasturi. Guys, are you able to hear me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Can you tell me what is desktop edition? What is the desktop application? This application will run only on single desktop. Am I right or wrong? So using Java Standard Edition, I can able to build desktop application. On top of that, this edition will also use it to connect any databases. Connect any databases. That means a concept of JDBC. Concept of JDBC comes under standard edition. Or you got my point? So what are the things you can learn in Java Standard Edition? You can learn core Java. You can also learn JDBC. Or you got my point? When a developer who can learn core Java with the JDBC, he can able to full-fledged developing the Java Standard Edition. Now coming to Enterprise Edition. This edition is used to build web server technology. Web server technology based application. Web server technology based application. When I say web server technology, I can able to build web applications. I can able to build web application. So to build a web application, what are all the technology you need to learn, ma? Come on, guys. What are the technology? JSP. Okay, you have to learn JSP, servlets. You can learn Hibernate. You can learn Spring Core, Spring MVC. Okay, Spring Core, Spring MVC, Spring Boot. Okay, Spring microservices. All these technologies you can learn in Enterprise Edition. Why? Because this Enterprise Edition will help you to build web server technology. What is web server technology? We already discussed web server technology here. Client make a request to the server. Server receive the request and process the request and generate the response in which it will return the appropriate to the client is known as client server technology or application. Or you got my point? So this is the one we are going to build in Java Enterprise Edition. Or you got my point? So when you want to build a Java Enterprise Edition, we need to learn JSP, we need to learn servlets, we need to learn Hibernate, and this is the most important topic in nowadays. Nowadays, real time people are writing code in Spring Core, Spring MVC, Spring Boot, and Spring microservices. I got my point. We need to learn all these things with the help of Spring as well. The third topic is Java Micro Edition. When I say Java Micro Edition, this edition is used to build mobile-based applications like Android and all those things. On top of that, this edition also used to build. This edition is also used to build. This edition also used to build micro services. Or you got my point? This is also able to build microservices on chips, hardware chips. For example, I have a desktop. In my desktop, I have a keyboard. To function keyboard, with the help of Java Micro Edition, I can able to write a code. Or you got my point? So that edition people will be call it as Micro Edition. Anybody have any doubt in these editions? Anybody have any doubt? Come on, guys. If you can unmute and speak, I will be more happy. Otherwise, I feel whether you are able to understand or not understand. Please understand and respond me. At least in the chat. My sincere request. Hello. Will you all be able to understand? You got the point? Now, the next topic I'm going to talk about to build a small Java code. Let us build a small Java code. Okay. Now, what I will do, there are different type of editors in Java. What are all the editors we have in Java? Editors in Java. I can say these editors will be called as integrated development. These editors will be called as integrated development environment. Or you got my point? These editors will be called as integrated development environment. Or you got my point? What is mean by integrated development environment? These are all the environment. This IDE is used to build a Java application in an easy manner. What are all the editors we can able to see? Number one is Notepad is my editor. Second one is Edit Plus is my editor. Third one is Eclipse is my editor. Fourth one is I have Jenkins. Eclipse is my editor. I have another one called I forgot the name. There is a one more IDE we have. Okay. If you write a code in Notepad, the disadvantage is we need to write all codes without using any intelligence. What that means, if you are writing public, if you are using Eclipse or other IDEs, you can know when you enter PU, it immediately help you to get that, Okay, it is looking for public. I will show you. I'm using a Visual Studio Code. Okay, in Visual Studio Code, this is my ID. Listen carefully. This is my ID. Okay, in the file, go to new project. Go to new open folder. Under the open folder, go to E drive, go to Java tutorial, not Java tutorial, Java, and select the folder. Now what happened? A Java class is created. Create a file saying that hello.java. Hello.java. Now this is my file. In this file, I'm writing a class hello, and I'm going to use two braces. In this, I'm going to use public static void main. Okay, here I'm going to say one more method. Here I'm going to have one more method, system dot out dot println. I can say welcome to version IT. Welcome to version IT. This is a basic class of called allow. In that, I'm having a public void main method. Now I want to run this particular method. Okay, so what type of technology it is? It is a, come on guys, what level of language it is? The code, let's take an example. This code, a basic programming in Java. Basic programming in Java. I'm pasting this code. Is it a high-level language code or low-level language code? Is it a high-level language code or low-level language code? Come on, guys. Is it high-level language or low-level language? Yashwant, Kasturi, Rishi. Is it high-level language or low-level language? Hello? Hello? Archana? Guys, are you able to hear me? Hello? Guys, please tell me whether you are able to hear me or not. Hello?
Yes,
Am
sir.
I audible?
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
thank you. Please unmute and tell me, ma. Please request. Okay. So, is it high-level language or low-level language?
High-level language, sir.
High-level language, because high-level language code, high-level language code will be understandable by human, whereas low-level language code will be understandable by computer, will be understandable by any devices. Or you got my point? So the human will write a program class allow. What will happen with the help of compiler? With the help of compiler, high level HLL is used to convert into low level language code. Example bytecode. Or you got my point? So how to convert this high level language code into low level language code? To convert, we need to use a command. We need to use a command called Java C. We need to use a command called Java C. Here, Java C is Java C is a compiler. Java C is a compiler to convert high level language code into low level language code, which will understandable by any machine, So what is the purpose of compiler? Compiler used to convert high level language code into no level language code. So what is the compiler we are using? We are using a compiler called Java C compiler. Now see the code here. Now see the code. I saved the code in Java folder. Now I save the code. When you go to the folder, under E drive, under Java, you see there is an hello.java file is created. Hello.java file is created or not? Everybody, hello.java file is created or not? Now I am going to compile this code. Or you got my point? I'm going to compile this code. How to compile this code? Step one, go to command prompt. So how to go to command prompt? You have to use Control plus R. When I use Control plus R, Window R, you have to use Window R. So when you use Window R, you will get a run command. You will get a run command where you enter CMD. Or you got my point? You get a run command, you will get a CMD. So you have to say Window R. Under that, we need to type CMD plus enter. It will prompt a command prompt console. It will prompt a command prompt console. This is your first step. What is your second step? Step 2. Go to the location of the Java file containing folder. Now tell me which folder my Java is contained. Under E folder, under E drive, I will have a Java folder. Now what I want to do, I have to go to this folder. So go back. You see which folder, which drive we are in? We are in C drive. We are in user HPP. So what you need to do? You need to do simply E colon, enter. Now what happened? C drive will be changed to E drive. This is called change directory. After doing that, you have to go to the appropriate drive, Java. Now you are in Java folder. Now you see E drive / Java, under which you will have hello. Now I am going to write Java C hello.java. Now see, there is an error. What is the error, ma? Anybody can able to see that? What is the error? What is the error it is showing? Since Java is a case sensitive, in step 3, you have to use Java C file name dot Java. So what is the error you can able to see here? The class C should be a small letter. Now you see the error in class. What is the class? C is a small letter. but in my code, I written as a capital. Now what I'm going to do? I'm going to change into small. I'm going to save. Now go back to my command prompt. Again, I'm entering. Again, there is a problem. What is the problem? Error package system does not exist. Why? System.out.println. It should work. Why it is not working? Why it is not working? Let's go back. Let's go back here. Go back Java class. Open. Yeah. Why it is not working means you have to use string. You have to use string array args. Now save. Package system does not exist. How to bring the package? Yesterday it was working. Now today it is not working. How come? Okay, I'll go and save this file in this drive. Copy this file, go back, Java class, I'm pasting, and then I'm deleting the hello. Now go back, cd dot dot cd Java class this does not exist. Okay, just give me 2 minutes, guys. Some issue in my installation. I'm unsharing right now. I'm sorry, guys. I came back. I made a small mistake. The mistake is Java is a case sensitive. So I need to change it as capital S. Okay, the packages always will be in capital letter. Packages always should be in capital letter. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to use system. Okay, and then save system.out.println. Now go back, cd java and java c hello.java. Now see, when I use a compiler, it produced a file. You see, there is a file has been created. Listen carefully once again. I deleted. Now go back. I'm trying to execute. What will happen? It will immediately produce a Java byte file. Or you got my point? So what will happen? This step is used to create a binary file. Use it to create a binary file which will use it to run as a Java program. Or you got my point? Which will use it to run as a Java program. This binary file will be considered as program file or executable file. This binary file will be considered as executable file. Now step 4. What is my step 4? I need to run the Java program. So what I will do? Hello Java hello. That's it. Or you got my point? So what is your step? Java hello. Okay, here Java is a command. Hello is your class name. Java is your command. Hello is your class name. I will do one thing. See, I created my class name is hello. My file name is hello. And I had used my class name as hello. Am I right? Listen carefully. My file name is hello. My class name is hello. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to create test. My file name is hello, but my class name is test. Now what will happen, we'll see. Save. I'm going to small change will happen. Shift delete. Okay, now go back here. Java C hello.java. Now the file has been created. But what is the file name it is created? What is the file name it is created? Is it created at hello.java or test.java? Class file is hello or test. Hello, guys. Everybody able to understand? Guys, can you unmute? I'm writing program. Rishi, Kasturi. Guys, 7. Will you all able to understand what I'm talking? Hello.
Yes, sir.
Okay, can you unmute and tell me? See, now you see here, I have hello.java. My Java file will be, I had created a class as test. See, I created a class as test, but I saved this test class as hello.java. I got my point. Now, my file name is hello, whereas my class name is test. Here, there is a scenario 2. Scenario 2. My file name is hello.java, whereas my class name is test. When we compile when we compile, which name the file will be created, guys? When we compile the hello.java, which name a Java class file will be created? Come on, which name the Java class file will be created? It will be created as test.java class. It will be created as test.java class. Are you got my point? Why? Because this is hello.java is a file name. Hello.java is a file name. Whereas my class name is hello.java is my file name, whereas my class name is test. So that's why the hello.java file will return a test.java class. That is why you are able to see here test.java. You are able to see here test.java. Now see here, I got a test.java. Now, while running the Java program, I have to use Java test. Then only you can able to get the result. Instead, if we use Java hello, you will get a compiler error. You see, could not find or load main class hello. What is the error you are able to see? You are able to see java.lang.class not found exception. Why? Because your class name is test. Why? Because your class name is test. Your class name is not hello. Got my point? So you can have any file name, but it will create your class name as while compile. See, you can maintain any file name. Is not a problem. It's not a problem. See, this is very, very fundamental I'm talking. If you are not able to understand this, you cannot able to move forward. Okay, you can maintain any file name is not a problem. But when we compile using Java C compiler, when we compile using Java C compiler, it will produce a class name. It will produce a class name. That is my scenario. Are you got my point? So you cannot use hello.java. You should use Java test. You should use Java test. Then only you can able to print the value. What happened? See, you got welcome dot version ID. Sir, can I create third scenario? Scenario 3. Can I create scenario 3? Can I create n number of classes in a single file? Is it possible or not? Can I create n number of classes in a single file? Is it possible or not? Let's prove that. Now go back. I create a class test. I create a class test. I create a class hello. I create a class Narendra. How many classes I created in a file? Come on. How many classes I created in a file? Here I can say, welcome to Narendra. Welcome to Narendra, some Narendrababu, something like that. Okay. You can put here, welcome to hello version ID. You have to differentiate the code, right? So you have to say hello version ID. Now you go back, save the file. Now file has been saved. Now go back to your Java C compiler. I am removing this test.java. Now I am trying to compile the code by using Java C hello.java. How many files created it? How many files it is produced? Come on, guys. How many files it produced? At least you can tell me now. How many files it has been produced? Hello? Hello? Rishi? Kasturi? Shravan? Are you able to audible? Am I audible first of all? Jashwant? Jashwant? Hello, guys? Will you able
Sir,
to hear
sir.
me? Jashwant?
Sir, sir.
Are you following me?
Yes.
Kavya? At least you can type in a chat whether you are able to understand or not. I will be happy. See now, in the allo.java, how many classes I created? One class is test, another class is allo, another class is Narendra. Now what I'm going to do, by using Java C compiler, it will produce three classes. You see, I got allo, I got Narendra, I got test. Now simply go and use Java test. Welcome to version 80. Java Narendra. Welcome to Narendrababu. Java. Hello. Hello version 80. You see, what are all the code you written in all the three files, three class different files? You got the value? In a single file, you can package n number of classes. So coming to the notes, yes, I can create n number of classes in a single file. That is the one beauty of Java. Yes, but all classes should have main method. All classes should have main method for execution. Let's prove me. See, here I am not using a main method. Instead, I'm using add method, or you can say hello method. Here you can say Narendra method. Listen carefully. I had changed main method to hello. In this class, I'm using hello method. In this Narendra class, I'm using Narendra method. I am saving the file. Okay, now go back to your folder, except this class Java source file, I'm deleting. When I compile Java C, it will produce all the three files. It will produce all the files, no worry at all. But when I'm executing narendra.java, Java allo, what is the problem? What is the problem? Anybody can able to say that? The problem is each and every class must and should has each and every class. Second point is every class in Java, we need to use main method until you are not calling that class independently. Or you got my point? Until you are not calling that classes independently. In that case, you should use a main method until we are calling that class independently. until we are not calling that class independently. Or you got my point? Every class in Java, we need to use main method compulsorily. Compulsorily. Until we are not calling that class independently. Or you got my point? What is mean by until? If you go here, I am calling this allow class within this particular method. For example, you see here, I'm using hello dot hello method. Okay, just listen. I'm removing the string arg and I'm using parenthesis colon. Now what happened? This class test internally calling a class allow and it contain a allow method. Now you see the logic save here. Now go back to the Java C compiler. Now go back to your folder. Let's delete everything. See how many class files it is creating. Now you got the 4 files. Hello.java, Narendra.java, test.java. Now what I'm going to do, Java hello. Main method not found in class hello. Please define main method. How come? Okay. So use, Java test. So test will be internally called by the stuff, right? So Java test. Now see here. Now see here. I have welcome to version ID. I have hello version ID. Why? Because I had called this allow class within this class. I had called this allow class containing method within the test class. Within a test class. That means that this allow class doesn't require any main method. It means that the allow class containing method doesn't require a main method. Whereas if I go and write a call, if you call that individually, if you call the Java allow individually, it will throw an error. You see here, I had called Java test, which is internally called Java class allow. If I call a allow class individually, it is expecting an entry point. It is expecting an entry point. This is the beauty of classes. This is the beauty of classes in Java. Everybody clear? Everybody able to understand? So here what I'm saying, every class in Java, we need to use main method compulsorily, but whether the class is called inside another class, we no need to use main method. We don't need to use main method. Or you got my point? Why? Because you see here, I had called this class within this class under main method. So that how the execution will happen? The execution happen like this. First, it will come for an entry and it will execute this method. And then this class will internally call this method and that method will be executed, come back to the main method and then it will come out. This is how the execution will happen. Everybody clear? I'm done for today. Anybody have any questions so far? Anybody have any questions so far? Shravan, Rishi, Kasturi, I'm done today. Do you have any other questions? Jashwant, Kavya? Guys, please say yes or no. Jashwant, please unmute yourself. Rishi, Shravan, hello, Kasturi? Yeah,
No,
Kasturi.
sir. No, sir.
Jashwant,
No, sir. No, sir.
you clear?
Yes, sir.
Kavya? Okay. So tomorrow, same time, 10:30, I'm going to talk about literals and identifiers. You got my point? Literals and identifiers. And day after tomorrow, we can go for one by one. Now you all understand, right? What is class? What is the main method? In Java, main is a method will be used as an entry point. In Java, the entry point of execution is main method. That is most important. Without main method, we cannot able to execute. We cannot able to execute any Java program. We cannot able to execute any Java program. So this is the most important topic you need to understand. So what we learned, first scenario, I written a class called public void statement. This high-level language will be understandable by human, where low-level language will be understandable by any devices. With the help of compiler, high-level language used to convert low-level language, which means bytecode. To convert, we need to use a command called javac. Here, javac is a compiler to convert high-level language code into low-level language code, which will understandable by any machine or any operating system any operating system. I got my point. Step 1, go to command prompt. Under that, we need to use cmd enter. It will prompt a command prompt. Go to the location of the Java containing folder, and then you have to use javac filename.java. This step is used to create a binary class file. It is a class file it will generate, which is used to run a Java program. This binary file will be considered as an executable. Hello.java is a command. Java is a command. Hello is your class name. Scenario 2. My file name is hello.java, where my class name is text. When we compile the hello.java file name, it will create a test.java class. Why? Because I had used my class name is text. You can maintain any file name, not a problem. But when we compile using a javac compiler, it will produce a class name. That is your scenario 2. Scenario 3. Can I create n number of classes in a single file? Is it possible or not? Yes, I can create n number of classes in a single file, but all classes should have main method for execution. I have told you, every class in Java, we need to use main method compulsorily. But whether a class is stored inside another class, we no need to use main method. We don't need to use a main method. We don't use the main method. In Java, entry point of execution is main method. Without main method, we cannot able to execute any Java program. Clear my point? Everybody clear? Everybody clear? Everybody clear or not? Okay, guys, we'll meet tomorrow. We'll talk about few other concepts. Have a great day. Thank you all. Hello, Kavya, Kasturi, Rishi. Thank you all. Have a great day. Guys, are you able to hear me or not?
Sir, your voice is not clear, sir.
Now is it okay?
Okay, sir.
Okay. We'll meet tomorrow, ma. Thank you.
Okay, sir.
Thank you all.